bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? Okay, I have a very exciting video for you guys today. I think you're going to like this project. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about my crafty friends who maybe are limited with supplies, or maybe you guys live in an area where you can't get to a Michael's. Maybe you don't have any time to go to Michael's. I mean, Christmas is always a very busy time for a lot of us, and maybe we don't have, that extra time to go to Michael's and buy a whole bunch of these supplies that some of us have. So I wanted to show you guys a really simple way to create really beautiful gift tags out of supplies that we have at home. So this is kind of gonna be like a recycle, upcycle kind of a video. I know you guys love these videos because I have a few of them out in my in the previous past. I've done some of those videos and you guys really like them. So I thought maybe why not do a Christmas one, right? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it simple. You guys know me. I love simple. I love easy. Okay, so what are you gonna need for this project? A very, very little supplies. You probably have all these supplies at home, which is the best part about this project. And you really have to do very little, okay? So what we're gonna need for this project, the very most important thing is you're going to need some old, either a book that you're not using. You can probably use the pages of the book. I also love to use old encyclopedia pages because they're kind of like very unique. They look old. They just look really, really gorgeous on a tag. So I love to use encyclopedia pages for this project, okay? The other thing that I also love to use is music paper. I love using music paper, and all these you can probably find either the Salvation Army, maybe you can go to the Goodwill, even like libraries sometimes, give away books or even sells them for very, very, very cheap. So keep that in mind as well, okay? So we're going to use some music notes paper. We're going to use some encyclopedia paper. Now, if you don't have those, maybe you have a novel that you're not really too fond of, and maybe you want to get rid of the paper. Get rid of the book. Don't get rid of the book. Take some pages out and you can use them for this project, okay? Another thing that I don't have with me but is excellent to use for this project is newspapers. Newspapers are awesome to use and create really pretty, unique gift cards or gift tags. Okay, the other thing that you're going to need is going to be some, I have here this food coloring set of 4. You're going to need a red one. I'm going to show you in a minute why we're using this. Now keep in mind, I'm doing this video for some of us who are limited to supplies. So maybe you don't have stamps at home. Maybe you don't have inks at home. This is why I'm doing this video, okay? So you're going to need some red dye, food coloring, and you're going to need maybe like, I don't know, like a sponge, or I have here a cotton ball. Anything that you can kind of spread around on the area that we're going to work on the food coloring, okay? Some fake flowers. Who doesn't have fake flowers at home? We all have fake flowers at home, right? And then you're going to need some ribbon, which we all probably have ribbon at home, okay? The other thing you're going to need is some cardboard. Cardboard, we all have cardboard at home. Cardboard boxes are one of the best things that you can use for this project. I had some of these at work. I took a little, some pieces with me so I can show you guys how to create this project. I also love the cardboard that's textured like this because you can really do a lot of unique tags using this cardboard that has that texture. If you guys want me to do a video showing you how to create gift cards out of this kind of texture paper or cardboard, let me know at the bottom of this video and I will do that for you, okay? But for today, we're just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna keep it very easy and simple, okay? So let's get started. Oh, you also probably, if you have, sometimes there's companies that mails you, you know, Christmas cards or mails you flyers or promotion. I got this Christmas card from Verizon, as you can see here, Verizon, and I thought it was really beautiful, so I'm gonna also make a gift tag out of this, okay? So any like promotional paper that you have at home and you think it kind of looks more like, I don't know, pretty, save it, okay? So let's get started, okay? I think I talked enough. You're gonna take your gift tag sample. I have here this one that I like to use, and you're basically just going to trace it and you're gonna cut it and you're gonna make the gift tag shape, okay? That's all you're gonna do. You're going to take, we're gonna create first this one, which is with the dictionary pages, okay? So take your dictionary pages, okay, which I already have here, a piece, okay? You're basically just going to, you're not even going to use scissors for this, because I kind of like this, all like kind of like, I don't know, it looks to me like old. The tag looks pretty and old. If you want to use scissors, you can. I personally don't like using scissors on this project, and I like that unique look to my tag, okay? So what I do is I basically just measure the size of my tag and how I want my paper to look, and I just, with my hands, I just kind of like tear it out like that, and then I tear out the bottom part, okay? And I just basically get a little square like this, which is the one that I'm going to use to decorate my tag. So you saw how simple that was, right? No measurings, nothing like that. You guys know me, I hate measuring. Okay, once you get your little size of the paper that you want to add to your tag, we are going to do that. Let me bring you closer. Okay, all right, so let's use, I'm gonna use this one because I already have this one ready for me. I'm gonna use my double-sided tape. And I'm gonna add this to my tag. Okay, let's add it this way like this. Now if you want to go over your circle, you can do that too, because we can always do another circle. So I'm gonna go over my circle, okay? And this is what my tag is gonna look like. Use your trusty punch, paper punch, okay? And there goes our first tag, almost already complete. I love it. Okay, let's do the music note tag, okay? Same thing I did with this one. Just measure how you want to. With this one, instead of me ripping the pages with my fingers, I actually use the scissors. That's why it looks so neatly and so like it looks very neat, obviously. So I use my scissors for this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to attach this. Well, actually, I'm gonna use this side over here because I kind of like that little wavy side, and I'm going to attach it to my tag. Okay, so let's use double-sided tape. And you can literally like make a whole bunch of these tags for your presents, and it's gonna look so pretty, guys. And it doesn't take that long. As you can see, I mean, we did already 2 tags in no time. And I am talking a lot, so minus the talk, trust me, it will be quick. Okay, now you can, if you want to cut this out, you can. What I'm gonna do is I'm just basically gonna put some double-sided tape here, and I'm just gonna fold it over. Why cut out a pretty paper like that? All right, and then use your scissors to make sure you even the side. And there goes my music note tag. okay? So we did these 2 tags in no time. The next step is we're going to take our dye, our food coloring, and I would suggest you wear gloves with this because this gets really messy, okay? You're going to add a few, just maybe like 1 and 2, maybe 3 drops, okay, in your cotton ball. You don't want to add too much because you don't want this to look, you want it to look distressed, right? And all you're gonna do is basically, let me take something to put on the bottom. I don't want my, okay. Basically, you're just gonna go around in circles, okay? Just like that. This is gonna give that resemblance of like a distressed look, right? But again, if you don't have ink, this is a great alternative for those of us who are limited with supplies. Okay, a few more drops. Let me put a little bit more drop. Just you know, just eyeball it. As you can see there, look how fabulous that looks. I love it. I absolutely love it. You can distress your tag if you want with food coloring. Who would have ever thought about that, right? I mean, I'm sure somebody already knows. I didn't invent this. I mean, I don't know who's doing this kind of technique, but I'm always thinking like outside of the box, you know, and I'm always thinking, okay, if I don't have, you know, if I don't have ink, what can I do to make my paper look more pretty, right? That's how I always think. Okay, so this one we're gonna do the dictionary page, and we're gonna do the same thing, okay? I'm just gonna go around. Okay. I think a sponge would probably work better in this situation, but I didn't have one, so. Okay, that looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at that. Look how fabulous that looks. I love it. And if you want to go back and you want to add more, you can do that. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Okay, so that's done. You want to, I would recommend you to let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can dry, okay? Because you don't want to have red hands like I do. So just let it sit for like about 10 minutes or so. Once you have that dry, then we're going to do the next step, which is to decorate our page, or not our page, our tag. Love doing this. So I'm going to use some of this fake flour that I have that I bought at Michael's. And I'm going to use some of my berries that I love to use on my projects. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these beautiful, gorgeous leaves. Okay. And I'm going to see how I'm going to put this. So this one I have it sideways. So I'm probably going to do something like this. Okay. And I'm going to get 2 more so I can do the same thing with this one. Okay. And that's going to go there. Okay, perfect. So before we attach our flower or leaf, we need to add some ribbon, okay? So I have some, I love using velvet ribbon. I think velvet ribbon is one of those things that always makes a project look very fancy and just very beautiful. So I'm going to add velvet ribbon to my tag, okay? And I'm just going to add like a little strip. I'm not going to add too much, just a little strip. And I'm going to put this little strip right kind of like in the center of my tag, okay? This is where you're going to use your hot glue and you're going to glue this down, okay? So my hot glue is ready for me to use as always. I love using my hot glue. You guys know that. Okay. And we're going to add this lovely ribbon right in the center of my tag. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Okay. There we go. And that looks just about how I want it to look. I'm going to cut off the extra ribbon on the side, okay? So I'm going to cut this ribbon off just to make it even. And I'm going to cut this ribbon off. Okay. There goes our two beautiful tags. Now, I want to add some of these thin ribbon to the center of my tags, okay? So I'm going to add a green one, which is, sorry, this green. And I want to add this like some sort of like right in the center of my tag. And I want to do the same thing. Excuse me. I want to do the same thing with the red. Okay. All right, that's that. So we're going to add this little tiny ribbon. Hold on. I always do this. OMG. Always, 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 always. Okay. You guys know what I'm always do? Let me know at the bottom of this video if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, that means you watch my videos a lot. Okay, so I'm going to add this cute little tiny ribbon right in the center of the one that we just placed down, okay? So you're just going to need a little bit of hot glue. You don't need a lot. Maybe like a little bit in one corner and maybe like a little bit on the other corner. You don't really need too much, okay? And then we're going to add that to the center. And there you have it. See that? And then we're going to do the same thing with the green. Okay, we're going to add a little bit tiny over here, maybe a tiny over here. We're going to put this like this and this like this. And there you have it. You see that? How pretty that tag looks? Okay, we're going to cut off the extra. Okay, and now we're going to add our flower or our leaf to our tag, okay? So I'm going to add the first leaf, and I'm going to put this somewhere like right here, okay? And I'm going to use the other leaf and I'm going to put it that way. Okay, see that? Let's do the same thing with this one. Okay, and now we're going to put this one this way. Okay, and there you have the second flower. You guys see how pretty this is coming out? I love that. Now we're going to add the little berries in the center, which is these little berries, okay? You're going to add a little berry in both the flowers or both tags. And the berries just makes it very festive and very Christmas-ish, you know? Just gives it that Christmas vibe, I think. Okay. There goes the berry. See that? How pretty. Let's do the same thing with this one. Okay. And I'm going to add a few more berries because this only has one berry. As you can see there, it only has one berry. So I'm going to add this one that has 2 berries. And I'm going to add it right next to that one. And there you have our cute tag. How adorable is that tag? And we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. The only other thing we need to do for this tag is put our ribbon through our little hook or hole. So for this one, I'm going to use green for this one. Okay. And this is such an easy and affordable way to make a tag, and it's just so much fun too. We're going to use the red one for the other tag. Okay. And there you have it, guys. Now you can tell me if you think I'm crazy, but I think this is an awesome way to save money, create something beautiful, something handmade, and it's just lovely. Look at how pretty these tags are. And it only took a few minutes to make. I mean, obviously, because I'm talking so much and I'm showing you exactly step by step how to make it, it seems longer. But once you get the hang of it, it's going to take you a minute or 2 to create these tags. I'm not even kidding you. It is so easy. And you can make a whole bunch of these tags and you can attach them to your gift. You can actually, if you want to put in the back, you can say something like handmade. Maybe you have a stamp that says handmade. And your friends are going to love it. I'm telling you, they're going to love it. I think this is just an awesome idea to try to save some money and try to use some recycled items. Okay, honeys? I hope you guys like this video. I wanted to do something to help all my friends who are maybe, you know, like I said to you before, maybe they just can't get to a Michael's. You know, maybe you guys have a Michael's by your house, but you just can't get to one. Maybe you can get to a AC Moore or a Hobby Lobby or Walmart. And, you know, and then maybe I can try to help you create wonderful tags without spending a lot of money. That's the whole point about this video, is trying to save money. All right, honeys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. The other thing I'm going to probably do off camera is I'm going to make this simple tag. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something even better for you. I'm going to show you guys how I do this on camera. So you can see how simple this is. Okay? Let's do this together. I was just about to say bye to you guys. And you know what? I changed my mind. And you know why? Because I can do that. Okay. I'm going to show you how simple it is to create another tag from these fantastic, wonderful flyers. Take the image that you like, obviously, and work around that image, okay? Like I'm doing here. Okay. Now this one, I can obviously make another tag out of this one. So I'll definitely do that later. All right. Let me show you how this looks. Ha! Look at this tag. Look at this tag. How brilliant is this tag? Now, you obviously have this that you don't want to show. You can either, oh look, this comes out perfect. You can either cover this with like regular paper or regular craft paper. Even like, you can even use some of these cardboard paper if you want. You can gesso it if you want. You can paint it if you want. You can do a lot. You can even washi tape this if you want so it doesn't show. Lucky for me that my tag looks awesome and I don't really need to do anything in the back because look how beautiful this paper looks in the back. So it shows you how easy it is to create a tag with like limited supplies. All I have to do for my tag is make my little hole right here. There you go. Okay, and maybe if I want to decorate my tag, I can do that. Let's decorate it. I'm gonna add some of this red tag right at the bottom. Red not tag, red ribbon right at the bottom. Why not? Why not? See that? I can add this right here. And that is going to look actually pretty nice. Let's do that now. Okay. It's going to be added right here. See that? And now we're going to cut the extra from the side. I'm going to cut this here. Okay. And look at that. Look how cool that looks. I'm going to finish it off by adding my little berries because you guys know me, I love my berries. I'm going to add this one. And maybe I'm going to add this one. And then maybe we can add a little berry. Okay, so let's do that. Let's hot glue this baby. And let's hot glue this baby. Let's add some berries and we are done. Did you guys see how easy that was? Some berries right here in the center. Make sure your berries are really glued down because they will fall off if you don't secure them well, okay? I think my berries are good there. Look at that. One last thing. We gotta add one of these cute little ribbons to my tag, and we are done. See that? And guess what? It cost me nothing to create this tag. Thanks to Verizon. And I'm not sponsoring Verizon, okay? Just so you know, I don't sponsor Verizon, but this works perfect. See that? Look at this tag, how awesome it came out. It says here, wish you comfort and joy. And I just thought that this is an awesome idea to create another fabulous, inexpensive tag. Okay, honeys? All right, my loves. Now I can officially say bye to you guys. I hope you guys like this video, guys. I hope that can help at least one person out there, and maybe you guys can, like, you know, take this idea and just run with it. Listen, even if you can go to Michael's, even if you have supplies at home, even if you have paper, even if you have ink, this is still a fabulous, fabulous project because you're still using stuff from home and you're recycling things, you're getting rid of stuff, and you don't have to hold on to these extra little knickknacks, and you can make them and put them to use. Okay, honeys? All right, loves, make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up. By the way, FYI, I just might do another video showing you guys how you can use these like empty, you know, ribbon thingies and creating a gift tag out of this. So make sure you thumbs up if you guys want to see that, okay? I will do that for you. Depending on how many people say yes, then I'll do a video. All right, honeys. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye.